A federal judge this week issued one of the most scathing rulings against the Trump administration that I have ever seen. In fact, it was a 161-page opinion that specifically called out Donald Trump, Marco Rubio, Kristi Noem for violating the constitutional rights of citizens and non-citizens alike. This judge is not an Obama-appointed judge, not a Biden. He's not some bleeding heart liberal. This was a judge appointed in the 1980s by Ronald Reagan, Republican-appointed judge by the name of William Young, who gave one of the best rulings/smackdowns that Donald Trump has ever received. This case, perhaps the most important ever to fall within the jurisdiction of the district court, squarely presents the issue whether non-citizens lawfully present here in the United States actually have the same free speech rights as the rest of us. The court answers this constitutional question unequivocally. Yes, they do. No law means no law. The First Amendment does not draw President Trump's invidious distinction, and it's not to be found in our history or jurisprudence. No one's freedom of speech is unlimited, of course. But these limits are the same for both citizens and non-citizens alike. Small wonder, then, that our bastions of independent, unbiased free speech, those entities we once thought unassailable, have proven all too often to have only Quaker guns. Behold President Trump's successes in limiting free speech. Law firms cower, institutional leaders in higher education meekly appease the president, media outlets from huge conglomerates to small niche magazines mind the bottom line rather than the ethics of journalism. And he keeps bullying on. Whether it's social media, print, or television, President Trump is the master communicator of our time. His speech dominates today's American idiom. Indeed, it may be said to define it. It is triumphal, transactional, imperative, bellicose, and coarse. It seeks to persuade not through marshaling data-driven evidence, science, or moral suasion, but through power. While the president naturally seeks warm, cheering, and gladsome welcoming acceptance of his views, in the real world, he'll settle for sullen silence and obedience. What he will not countenance is dissent or disagreement. He recognizes, of course, that there are legislative and judicial branches to our government, co-equal even to a unitary presidency. He meets dissent from his orders in those other two branches by demonizing and disparaging the speakers, sometimes descending to personal vitriol.